Hello, travel friends. If you are making your way to New Orleans for Jazz Fest 2022,
Good morning.
I have some great tips for you. Welcome to part 3. If we haven't met before, my name's Misty, and this is Misty on the Move.
Thank you.
If you're wondering what George told me to watch out for, let me show you. While the architecture in New Orleans is beautiful and so many people decorate their porches in a fun manner, the best thing you can do for yourself is to look down while you're walking. The sidewalks here aren't really walks at all. They're more like mountain climbing or broken pieces of concrete, missing entirely.
Broken.
Old bricks that you're going to have to walk over. And the main reason for that isn't because the city isn't taking care of it. It's because we have these amazing oak trees that have grown and they push the sidewalk up and break it apart. And so while it's a little bit treacherous to walk on, the benefit of having the oak trees is an unbelievable view.
Yeah, it is. Hopefully we can find a tree. Step up, step up.
Bad attempt at what we did at our house.
Step
Up, down, down,
up, up.
down, down, up, down.
It's like the goat trail.
Yay us, we have made it without falling over a pothole or a broken piece of sidewalk or a stone or a root of an oak tree. And now we are getting very close to the entrance of Jazz Fest. And so now's a good time to talk about where did you park and make sure that you follow all of the parking rules for the city of New Orleans. If you're not from here, maybe you don't know that you can't park in a neutral ground or green space in the middle of the road. You cannot do that. You cannot park on the sidewalk. Most cities don't allow you to park within so many feet of a stop sign. Here's the same thing. You cannot park in the opposite direction of traffic, and you cannot park too close to a stop sign. And yes, our roads and our road signs are constantly being taken out by storms and floods and all of those things. So do yourself a favor if you're not from here, and maybe even if you are, take a few minutes to review where you can park and where you can't park, because this will ruin your day. If you leave Jazz Fest and the car that you came in is no longer here, I can't even imagine that scenario. Okay, friends, we're getting close now. We're about to cross over the last road that you can drive up and down or park on.
Come in there. Ponchos. We got umbrellas. We got chairs. Better get your poncho, man. I'm telling you now. If I come in that Jazz Fest,
this is where the Jazz Fest partying experience really begins. We're going to approach a neighborhood bar called Liuz's by the Track that's famous in New Orleans. And several of the entrances have a local pub that people meet at, and we are going to meet our friends here in caravan into the gates together.
What do you want, babe?
Thank you.
absolutely.
Scotch
We got some
Kettle in
more.
it?
Yeah, I'll get you another.
Liuz has been a meeting place for many people for many years, tradition, coming here year after year, and this is a place to meet your friends and to meet new friends. And there are other pubs, like I said, all around the track that you can meet at, like the Seahorse and a few other places. But now it's fine to make our final truck into the Jazz Fest. I'm just going to do a quick check in my backpack and make sure that I didn't put anything in here that can't go in. And this is the typical security, no guns, no knives, nothing that can hurt anyone, no drugs, and you cannot bring your own alcohol into Jazz Fest. I said in another video, if you hadn't watched those, make sure to check those out. I have part 1, 2, 3, and this is part 4. You can bring in 4 bottles of water per person as long as they're still sealed. I'm not going to show the security procedures because I don't want to give anything away that may put anyone in danger. But just like that, you go through security, you show your tickets, and you're in for a day of fun and music and food and culture and everything that is New Orleans. And that's why we love it so much. But then, just like that, it's over and it's time to exit. When you've come to Jazz Fest more than once, you definitely tend to make fast friends because there's so many common interests going on here. And so it's really fun at the end of the day to run into someone that you haven't seen in a long time that you may have met here or know from somewhere else. People are coming in from all over the world. This is the perfect opportunity to meet new friends and talk about music and things that you enjoy and the food and the culture and all of those things. So make sure that you take a few minutes to do that, and on the way out is a really great way. And then the other thing to do on your way out is enjoy the people that give up their freedom at their houses in their neighborhood every single year for at least 2 weeks out of the year. They embrace this, or hopefully they rent their house out for Airbnb because they cannot get in or out of here. There's a several block radius that you can only come in if you are part of the Jazz Fest organization. You have a pass, you're a musician. If you have a parking pass for you to park at your own home, if you have off-street parking, they still allow you to come in and out of that. And then if you need to walk to get an Uber, or you are driving here to park, or you're riding a bicycle in, you're going to have to navigate through all these people before you can even get out to the road to get to your car where you have either parked or you're waiting on a ride share or a person to pick you up. So make sure that you thank the people that have set up porta toilets along the way. People have put these out at their own expense, and most of them won't take any money. They just want everybody to be kind to each other, and they want us to spread the love. Several people will have hired musicians to sit on their porches and play music for the passerbyers, and just to kind of alleviate the stress of trying to hurry up and get to your car so you can hurry up and wait some more and sit in the traffic. The architecture in New Orleans is absolutely beautiful, and there's so many old historic things to look at. And so make sure that you take the time to do that too. I know that you're hot and you're tired, but if you get to your car right now, you're not going to go anywhere anyway. So the show ended at 7, and our car was only parked about 15 minutes away, but we did not get to it until 8 o'clock. Also make sure to buy some water from these people that are trying to work to bring in a little bit of extra money. I mean, they're hauling all this in for us. And so the last thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to try to make sure that you're not throwing anything away. Like I said, these people live here, and there is a lot of trash and a lot of stuff that they have to deal with. But if you could just do your part and take your trash out with you and try to figure out a way to dispose of it later on into a trash can, that's really going to help everybody in the neighborhood, and it's going to make it better for all the people that are going to come back tomorrow. You haven't taken the time to like and subscribe yet? Well, what are you waiting for?
Getting ready to pounce on it. Yeah, it is. Careful watching.
I think the throw is fucking with the cat.
What's up, dude?
Where you going? Don't come by me. Why do they always come to me?
They're looking for your breakfast.
Oh, you're so pretty. Rub his belly with your foot, like that.
No, I'll just...
Oh, you're so cute.
Don't run away, dummy.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
He's gonna get it. Don't get hit today.
He got something. Yeah.
Hi, kitty.
Something he wanted.